1, 2, 3. Hi, my friends from Better Music. It's been a while since I saw you lately, which could have been a song, but let me explain you some of the incredible things I've been experiencing with the TD-30. The TD-30 is the best drum set ever. It's not just the best electronic drum set ever, it's the best drum set ever. Because today, electronic drums are drums. Electronic music, metal, whatever you use, you can use electronic drums as drums. Thanks to the Supernatural engine and the behavior sound modeling technology, let's just call it Supernatural, you have the ability to sound human on any of these drum sounds that are in the TD-30. And let me show you some of the examples. For instance, this one. Supernatural resonance of the toms. At the same time, supernatural positional sensing on the snare. And the snare is actually just amazing. It's the very first time on an electronic 220 volts or 110 volts, depending on the continent, drum set that you can actually have the same action as on a 0 voltage acoustic drum set. Powerful rim shots, which is very good for your arms. Instead of lifting, you just practice drums and you get really strong normally. Pads are really strong as they used to be already with the TD-10, even the TD-20. They're still there. But very important about Supernatural is the fact that your right hand and your left hand, which never with any drummer sound exactly the same, now also sound natural on this TD-30. And the best thing is about this TD-30 is that all the technology that has been developed for the TD-30, you can also find a good selection of this one in the TD-11 and TD-15, because TD-30, TD-15 and TD-11 share the same Supernatural V-Drums sound chip. Aha! Even Apple and Microsoft are not able to do this. So, all the action you need. Let me give you some other examples. There's a lot of drum teachers out there that, in my opinion, are very, very conservative because they think young drummers cannot learn how to play, for instance, heel down, heel up, toe totally in front of the drum pedal. Now, let me show you that with this TD-30 or with this Supernatural engine, you can actually learn the same foot techniques as on an acoustic drum set. Okay, we'll start with playing heel down. Typical for heel down, the beater comes straight off the head and, you know, sounds very open, makes the drum sound very open. Now let's bring the heel up so we have a little bit more volume coming out of the bass drum. When I put the beater against the head and keep it there, I choke the sound, the pitch of the kick drum goes up. So it's just like a normal Supernatural reaction. Ghost notes. Very much possible to play with a lot of dynamics on this drum set. For instance, another snare, one of the presets I really like is the burning preset. These are all presets, so you don't have to spend hours in manuals to be able to play these sounds. That last was a little bit of a mistake, so even that is Supernatural. All the mistakes you make, you will hear them on this drum set. I love this action. Actually, a very important thing, you know, the diameters of these cymbals, many people say, why aren't they bigger? Because they would be too heavy, because these cymbals are too strong and too heavy otherwise. So they need to feel the same as an acoustic cymbal. So that's why the weight is very important. And that's why the Japanese engineers spend so much time on figuring out the exact weight to give you the maximal supernatural, yes, supernatural action. Now, in this next example, let's take a little bit of Nashville drumming, why not? Check the sticks out, ghost notes, accents, everything is there. It's a little bit boring, I know. So let's go to something very, very different. For instance, contrast. Supernatural engine is also very fast in going from one drum set to another. Let me show you this one with the next example. Imagine being home by yourself, no girlfriend. But then you start feeling romantic. And she left me and is not coming back. For instance, you can make your own slow song show, which is, well, whatever. But very important is this one. 1, 2, 3, up. Now, supernatural means also super technological, because with all the action, supernatural action, you can also go beyond your playing possibilities, which you normally find on an acoustic drum set. For instance, triggering some keyboard sounds, thanks to the internal sequencer, and at the same time also even while you are playing, thanks to the very fast processing, while you are playing, changing the pitch of the same cymbal sound. And still playing the synth melody as well. That's supernatural and going beyond supernatural. Now, next example, why not? Hip hop. It was a little bit of a difficult start there because it reacts sometimes too supernatural, so your mistakes sound like mistake. I love this hi-hat. It's really powerful. It's the VH13 and it's one of the key incredible instruments of this TD-30. But you can also just play beats. And then sometimes people say, hey, how does this sound in music? Well, let me show you how it sounds in music. Why not, for instance, this one. This is the SPD-SX. It's incredible. It's a sampler, and it's my best friend because I hit it and it plays. And let me, for instance, this one. Yeah, why not? Hey yo, zit er nou een vleeg in mijn oor? Hoe kan ik naar rappen als ik de beat niet hoor? Kon er maar een DJ wegsteken? Hey yo, zit er nou spreken? This was Flemish, which is actually a very strange language, but as you can hear, it sounded genuine as a drum beat played in a recording. Supernatural. If you need any more explanation, please talk to the staff of this incredible store, which is Better Music. And very important, don't bother asking as many questions as you can, but please grab a pair of sticks as well and experience for yourself what supernatural can really mean for you. See you later.